Hey everyone, your host Cy Smith coming to you on Thursday, Health Day. I'm gonna get my butt out there on Broadway and I'm gonna start running down Broadway. I'm gonna run to Maryville and back. Anyway, wanted to shoot this video to kind of clear the air about a few things. Want to thank everyone for just being great humanitarians. You know, I work with humanitarians, people that love helping other people with their own time. You know, it's only 86,400 seconds every day, so you taking seconds to help others. That's wonderful. I feel so enriched because of that. I'm back in the office in Gary, you guys. So it's time. The time is now. We in position for really doing some stuff we've never seen before. Let me acknowledge the struggle. Let me acknowledge that people are going through things. I get it. Trust me, that's why I do what I do along with all the people who are doing what they can do to help. I want to put this analogy out here and kind of get you guys' thoughts on it. But first, I made it yesterday here to Chicago, Gary. The office is down here in Gary. We pay for this beautiful space every single month due to your contribution. So thank you to everyone that put that $1 in to help us have a space on Broadway like this. This is wonderful. All right, I'm here to do 4 things for the next 90 days. 4 things. Number 1, I'm here to fundraise. We need $100,000 in here ASAP. We need to raise $100,000. So I'm here to raise that money. I know we can do it. I'm excited because the people we know around the world, I think we can get to that. That means 1,000 families supporting us with $120. That's 10 family members doing their $12. Come on, people, we can do this. The question is, can I and can our leaders inspire and motivate people enough to sow the seeds? And I think I got to do a better job of explaining how that money will matter, how that money is going to change your zip code. So I'm here to fundraise. I'm here to market. When I say marketing, I mean we have to do a better job of block by block getting the word out about change that's coming in our community. So marketing, I'm here to fundraise, raise 100,000. I'm here to market. I'm here to recruit. So yesterday I zipped on 75th and Ingleside. In less than 15 minutes, I had already talked to 4 people on the block, and they understand what we're working on. Not everyone in agreement, but that's fine. I'm engaging them, and that's what our recruiters are going to be doing. I'm here to be one of them recruiters. And then the last thing is I'm here to train. The biggest thing we can do is with our leaders we have in place, 27 district leaders, 20 governors in Chicago, 27 district leaders, 7 governors in Gary. Atlanta, we got like at least 10 leaders in Atlanta right now. The biggest thing I can do is get everyone comfortable with this process of block by block how to change our community. So I'm here to do the 4 things: fundraise, market, recruit, and train. That's why I'm here until the end of summer. Now, how we go measure if I'm successful and if we successful. Put it to you this way. Think about this. Who do you know can raise $100,000 that you know personally? And some of you may have 3 or 4 people that can do that. Kudos, wonderful. That's what we want to do. We want to be that powerful. And power is the ability to move forward, get things done despite resistance. We know it's resistance why blacks haven't pulled their money together. We know that's resistance. But can we be dynamic enough to raise that money, to go past that resistance and raise $100,000? The ultimate goal is to be able to get 1 million black people in Chicago to do $1 a month. So that's the ultimate power play, is to get $1 million a month coming in. But we'll settle for this 100,000 for now. So that's what we're working on. I'm targeting 1,000 people. So far, we've had 6 people drop the whole 120. 6 people represent their family. So they 10 family members did their $12, 120. We had to get 994 more in the next 39 days. And we can do it. We can do it in one day. Like 1,000 people, I know a lot of people. So 1,000 isn't that many. It's not that hard to do. So that's the goal. That's what I'm here to do from a fundraising perspective. Now, I listen to so many people talk about how do we stop the violence. Let me say this to you. Your alternator goes out on your car. This is deep. Please write this down. This is deep. Your alternator go out on your car. you need to replace it. You need 4 things to happen simultaneously for you to get your car back working. Number 1, you need to have the time. If you don't have time, it's hard to get it fixed. Then you have to have someone with skills. They got to know how to replace it. They got to know what to do. Then you have to have the part, right? You got to get the alternator. Your good is to have time, skills, know how to take it off, but you don't have it to replace it. Then you have to have the tools. Just imagine you got the part, you got the skills, you got the time, but you don't have the tool to take it off. So you need all 4 things. It's the same thing when we talk about the violence. And what I'm saying to you guys, we have everything we need except this last piece. And that's what I'm here for with the fundraising, because with the money, with your $12, it's over. Let me go through it real quick. Remember, fixing the alternator, time, skills, part, and tools. So from a time perspective, we have so many people in our community who have tons of time on their hands because they're unemployed. We are saying we're going to put 648 people to work in Gary, 648 people to work in Chicago, 648 people to work in Atlanta this summer. All right, that's 108 people for all 3 positions, 2 shifts. So that's 624 people. That's how we get there. All right, now, they have time. So it's people out there who had the time. So then, skills. Do they know how to organize our community to stop the violence? Well, we're going to teach them that, because that's what we do. We got 2,000 different documents to help guide people, teach, train, get their skills built up to be able to address this violence. The part. Now, in this case, our part isn't an alternator. We're not replacing an alternator. What we're replacing is a system. Right now, we're under this 2-party political system where the Democrats are in inner cities, keeping people complacent, keeping people fighting for things that's important to the party and not the livelihood of the people, meaning the life. With so many murders in Chicago, it's hard to blame any outside force other than the ones who's in power now. And the ones who's in power, you be the judge of that. So we need a new system. We have this new system. It's the daily living habits. It's the once a month duty day. It's the linkage to the sister city. That's a new way of living. That's a new system. So we have this part, which is the alternator, ready to go in. We have unemployed people who have time. They're going to be trained, their skills due to us. The last thing we need is the tool to do it. And the tool is your $12, which is $1 a month, which is a quarter a week, which is no reason why we can't do this except doubt and disbelief. So that's on, I'm going to try to remove as much doubt as I can, but that's on you. Even if it's a scam, someone would have called us out by now. We've been doing this for a long time. So it's really incumbent on us to say, I'm going to take the risk and I'm going to get everyone I know to do this $12. Or I'm going to sponsor 10 people, and before the year's out, I get the 12 back. But if we don't raise this $100,000, it's going to be hard to put this system into, make it function without the tools to fix the problem, which is what we have. Hope this makes sense. Thank you guys again. I just feel so rich, so blessed to be, around so many good people. Stay strong. Please get your $12 in. Your family members get their $12 in. The more money to us mean more money to all of our zip codes, because that's what we do. We stay in the zip codes helping. Peace.